Today, I want to talk to you about creating successful business, and I will keep on talking about these ideas from different point of views, so that you have perspective and you do not get out of touch. So, if you decipher a business, right, it is made up of some really important components, and it is like I'm trying to make it simple for you to understand. So, one of the major component of a business is what you're offering to the market. You're offering, it can be a product or service, and then people are also important part of it. So they can be customers and employees primarily. This group at certain point they can be investors once your business becomes large, and then you have other elements like time and money. And of course there has to be transaction for business to happen, right, between a business owner or business and a customer. So first you identify whether you want to go with a product or service. I am sure that by this time, when you are looking at this video, you identified those things. And just the idea is that once you identified is you identify your idea, right? You ship it quickly. You should not sit on your idea for long, right? Run with it. You do not invest a lot of time in analysis paralysis. Take it out to the market, and as soon as possible get feedback from your first set of users. And it is a good thing to make your customers, your first set of customers, or first set of users, your partners, and ask for their feedback and offer them certain value in return. That value can probably make them part of an important club. Maybe pick some of them as your advisors, someone who is like very forthcoming with ideas for the growth of the business. So that's there. And also make sure that after you have shipped, that means launch your product, you be in it for the long haul, be ready to do time. And how can you do time, right? For example, if you are launching a software app, it may not start giving you money or revenues from the first day or month. So then do something on side, right? Keep on doing a side gig. Facebook took a lot of years to become the business it was, and of course it was a unique company. These kind of companies only comes like few times in a generation maybe. So still they took a lot of time to grow. So do keep doing on something on side, right? If you are the market is not sure about the idea, you're still not getting enough revenues to cover your cost, right? Do side gigs. And then make sure that what you're building is seen. And how do you make sure that it happens? One is probably you can build an email list, and this is a powerful thing. For example, I can recall this app called Mailbox, which was just uh, a list of people who wanted to try it out, and based on that list it was bought for $100 million by Apple, if I call it right. So make sure that you are seen in some way. If you can get a story about it, or even if you just invite some people to the launch party, right? Have some people who know about that you're launching even before you're launching. This can be a group of 10, 50 close knit people, or it can be a larger group depending on the kind of scale that you're going after. Then comes the next piece of the puzzle to create a successful business, which is people. And without people nothing happens, right? So create a culture which attracts the right kind of people to you even when you're small, right? And look at the companies like Zappos, who pay money to people who join them to quit. And I think the bounty is about $2,000 or $5,000. I do not recall the exact amount, but Zappos pays its new employees and makes an offer. Okay, if you are not in love with the company, then first month you can leave and take this money and leave. And not many people take them up the company on this offer, because the culture is so good, it is widely written about. So see how you can make people love your company and get the right kind of employees. And if you're a small business, probably customers will come before employees. Maybe only a small group of people is trying to build that business. So make sure that as soon as possible you can get your first customer and first 10 paying customers, and then give them exemplary service so that they remain customers. And who are the good customers? Basically, these are the people who pay on time in case you are not charging upfront, and who are not very critical of the kind of service you are offering them. So go for these kind of people as your customers. I agree that initially you cannot be very choosy, but if that is the case, and if you're not got good customers in the beginning, then make an effort to get newer customers and then fire the older customers who are not right fit for business as soon as possible. And the last bit, but one of the most important bits, that you got to have money in bank while you're running a business. So if before you start building a business, make sure that you have money saved. If you're just going to focus 100% in your business, if that is not the case, then still have some money inside. For example, revenues may not come as soon as you want, right? So have some money saved on side, and that will make sure that the business does not die and you do not run out of money uh, while trying to build it. You may have hopes in within you, but if the money is not there, or you maybe get very stressed and may decide to quit, and that's not a good situation to be in after having a lot of passion, after investing a lot of time in the idea and gathering people around it. So have some money on side. Later on, probably you can go for investors, but money is also a very important part of the puzzle. So remember, your offering should be good. Take it out to the market as soon as possible. Get feedback and implement that feedback into your product or service. Then be sure that you are good on the people front, customers, employees. Create a culture which attracts people, and get the word about it, and make sure that there is money in the bank while you're trying to build it.